All right, today we're talking about scatterplots. Scatterplots are is a graph of plotted points that show the relationship between two sets of data. A graph of plotted points that show the relationship between two sets of data. Es una gráfica de puntos que enseña la relación entre dos cosas de data. Two sets of data. Now, an example of what this looks like. Here I'm going to put temperature. What is temperature? Temperatura. And then here, ice cream sales. So now let's say at 70, it is kind of cool, está fresco. You're here. At 80, it's a little bit more hot. 80 está más caliente, so I'm here. And then at 90, it's starting to get hot, se pone más caliente. At 100, it's really hot. So these are your points. So the relationship, la relación es, when it gets hot, you sell more ice cream. Cuando se pone más caliente, se vende más nieve, más helados. So this is what scatterplots are. So look at scatterplots. You have different types of graphs. Number one is positive. It is positive because it is going up. Es positivo porque se está yendo para arriba. And then you have a strong correlation. Strong correlation. It is strong because it almost makes a line. All the points are together. Todos los puntos están juntos. They are tightly together. That's why it is strong. Number two is let me do this again. This is also positive. It is positive because if I put a line, it is going up. Si yo pongo una línea, se va para arriba. And this one is a low correlation. Positive strong and positive low. Do you see the difference? ¿Ven la diferencia? These are together, esos están más juntos, so hacen la línea más perfecta. It makes the line more perfect. This is still positive, and you can still see the line, but there are points outside of the line. Hay muchos puntos que están afuera. Number 3. I have a negative. This is negative. And this is a strong correlation. Negative strong correlation. Es negativo. This is negative because it goes down. Se está yendo para abajo. And it is strong because the points are together. Los puntos están juntos. Correlation es correlación. Number 4. For this one, it is also negative. También es negativo. And this is a low correlation. Es bajo porque if I make my line, you can still make a line, and it is negative. But now there are more points that are scattered. Hay más puntos que están como afuera. No están tan juntos como tienen que ser. And the last one is this is very easy. Can you make a line with this? ¿Ustedes pueden hacer una línea con esta? Yes or no? Can I make a line? No. So this is no correlation. No tienen relación con nada. There is no correlation. All right, now I have an example. It says the table at the right gives the number of hours spent studying for a science exam and the final exam. La tabla, the table, enseña las horas que has estudiado. So let's make our graph. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use, this is X and this is Y. 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm going to do, I'm going to go by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now for 1 hour, it is 70. So here's 70. For 2 hours, it is 77. So it's here. For 3 hours, it is 84. For 4, it is 90. So let me do my table again. Let's go by 20. 20, 40, 60, 80. 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 105. I'm going by 15 por 15. For 1, it is 70, so 70 is like right here. For 2, it is 77, that is right here. For 3, it is 75. That is here. For 4, it is... Oh, for 3, it is 75 and 84. That is right there. So 75 and then 84. For 4, it is 90. For 5, it is 92. So this is the line. For 0, it is 60. Now, it tells us we drew it. What is the equation? We could do that another day, otro día. So we're going to skip it. Now for C, whenever you have scatter plots, you have to predict. They're telling you, what do you think it is? Le están diciendo qué va a ser el número mirando la tabla. So I can see that this is a positive correlation. Es positivo because it is going up. And it is pretty strong. Es fuerte. It is strong. So what do you think his grade is if he studies for 6 hours? For 6 hours, I think his grade is it could be a 96. It could also be 97. Whatever you think. You're trying to see what it is. Ustedes están viendo qué es en la línea, on the line, when you make your line, cuando hagan su línea. All right, on your STAR test, this is number 2. On your STAR test for 8th grade, los del ocho, this is number 2. It says students in a science class investigated the speed of sound with the air temperature. Based on the scatter plot, what is the best predicción, when it is 50? So this is 0, 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, and 50. 50. So here it is positive and it is strong. Make your line. What do you think the number is at 50? ¿Qué creen que es el número cuando es 50? So here it is going by 5. So this is 360. It's probably going to be here. So at 50, it is 360. 360. Now let's do number 1 second. Number 32. It says Phil collected data from several friends about the number of hours they spend sleeping and the number of hours they play video games. So él agarró datos de cuando jugaron y cuando dormieron. Based on the scatter plot, remember this is a scatter plot. What is the best prediction? ¿En qué predictan? The number of hours one of Phil's friends spends sleeping when the friend plays 1 hour. So 1 hour is here. Aquí está 1 hour. What do you think the number is? So we have to look at our data. Tenemos que mirar nuestra data. So here, the relationship is for hours that you sleep, the hours that you play games. So si tú duermes, if you sleep a lot, are you going to play a lot of games? No. Si ustedes duermen mucho, ¿ustedes van a jugar muchos juegos? No. Esa es la relación. That is the relationship. So the more hours you sleep, las más horas que duermes, the less hours of games you play. Lo menos de horas que juegas. So let's look at the line. It's kind of going like this. Because if you can also put points. Which ones can I eliminate? ¿Cuáles puedo eliminar yo? What numbers? What letters? I can eliminate G because 8 is already here. I can eliminate 7 because 7 is already here. And my answer for this one is F, 9 hours, 9 horas. Because for it to be 10, para que sea 10, it has to start here. Para que sea 10, it has to start here. And that is incorrect. Number 40, which scatter plot does not, keyword, does not suggest a linear relationship? Linear. What does that mean, linear? What word is in linear? ¿Qué palabra está en linear? It's line. What is a line? ¿Qué es una línea? It looks like this, or it looks like this. So let's make a line. Does this make a line? Yes, so that is not my answer. It says does not. ¿Cuál no enseña una línea? This makes a line, so this is not my answer. Does this make a line? Yes. So my answer is J, because this makes like this. Very, very easy. All right, let's do number 20. Number 20 is easy. All you have to do is just read. It says Joseph ran a 6-mile race in 48 minutes. Which graph, ¿cuál gráfica, has a slope that best represents Joseph's average rate of speed during a race? ¿Cuál de estas gráficas, which one shows his average speed? ¿Cuál enseña cómo corrió Joseph? So how many minutes does he run in total? 48. He runs 48 minutes. And how many miles does he run? That is very important. ¿Cuántas millas corre Joseph? He only runs 6. Only runs. Él nada más corre 6. So which one of these, if I do this, 6 is where I stop. 6 is where I stop. So here I stop. What is stop? ¿Qué significa stop? Ahí es donde para. Which one of these is going more than 6 miles? ¿Cuál de estos se está yendo más que 6 millas? ¿Cuál tiene más que 6 millas? That is F, H, and J. That means I can eliminate F, H, and J. My answer is G. I eliminated F, H, and J because he stops at 6. He only runs 6 miles. Puedo eliminar F, H, y J porque se pasa de 6 millas. Él nada más corre 6 millas. All you have to do is just read. Nada más tienen que leer.